There have traditionally been two types of IP PBX implementations, hosted or on-site. What I'd like to do today is talk a little bit about each one of those, as well as to offer up a third alternative, a blended approach from star to star. What I have here is a typical on-site PBX. It is a rather older model. It's bigger so we can see everything. Today's models are a little more compact, but in theory it's the same architecture in that it is card slot based and a physical architecture. So for example, if I want to add phones, I would add cards. If I wanted to add more trunk capacity, I would add more cards. If I wanted voicemail on this system, I would put voicemail cards on there. So it basically incorporates all that. There are also, as a computer, they have fans, backplanes, processors, the like. These are all things that take a lot of time to support and maintain. It also puts some restrictions relative to the implementation of services for our clients. When customers implement this type of on-site PBX technology, they'll do it generally in phases. If you look at the bottom section here, they may start with that section. As the card slots fill up, as their capacity needs grow, then they'll add another expansion cabinet, and that'll continue to grow. But the point is, everything is driven by this particular structure or architecture of the computer. In clients that have multiple locations, a lot of times what they'll try to do in order to save money is that they will create a master location that will have a predominant amount of the common type capabilities that they want across the company. That might be the voicemail and conference capability, as well as connection to a phone network, and have that at a main or master location. And then have the other outside locations, remote locations, be slave to that location. The only problem with that is if you ever lose the master location, all service for all locations will go out. Another approach for IP PBX is to host the IP PBX functionality in the internet. Hosted services are a little less capital intensive because you don't have all the expensive on-site equipment. You basically buy IP telephones, connect them to a switch, and connect that to the internet. However, the architecture requires that you make phone calls. Every call has to go to the internet. So if I'm at one desk trying to call someone at the desk right next to me, that call has to go out to the internet and be brought back in. That can be very resource consumptive for the network and generally requires that you put in a pretty good size network pipe to make that connection. The other aspect to hosted service is the pricing model. And basically it's priced on a per phone, per service, per month for the life of a contract. So that can get very expensive over a longer period of time. Generally make sure you do a 5-year TCO when looking at any of the alternatives. What I'd like to speak about a little more today, though, is a third alternative from star to star, which represents a blended approach of both on-site and hosted service. The star to star Starbox that I have here is the on-site technology that basically replaces this type of computer architecture. This is a solid-state device, no fans, no cards, certainly makes it easier to manage and maintain. There's very simple connections on the back that basically allow you to have trunks coming in from the network and then trunks going out to the phones. Everything else is managed through the internet. So with Star to Star, with their implementation of the on-site solid-state IP PBX together with the hosted service, it's a unique blend of a combination. The hosted service keeps a mirror image of the local site. If the local site goes out, the Star to Star network will continue to provide dial tone. It'll continue to provide auto attendance. It'll take messages and do forwarding voicemail to email to cell phones. It integrates low-cost on-site technology for local call routing, integrated with a hosted internet service available across all multiple locations, providing a unique capability in the industry.